Is this recording now? How do you know if it's recording if it's on the side of your head? Oh, the irritation. Well, I'll assume it is. I'll pretend it is. If it isn't, then no videos for you. Come on, screen. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. It's afternoon. It's my clock says it's 7 minutes past 1, but it isn't. It's 7 minutes past 12. The reason it says 7 minutes past 1 is because I can't figure out how to change the time. Before I make a video, I haven't made videos lately because I bought a new helmet. Because this used to be my everyday helmet, and now it's not. So yeah, I've had my helmet less and less. I did think my new helmet was a bit small, but it actually turns out all my other helmets are a bit big. So, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I've quit smoking. I've had less than 10, 5 or 6 cigarettes since last Tuesday. So that's what? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. I don't know if 10 days is not long enough or something, but the thing that I found difficult isn't the not having cigarettes and being all sort of all the time, which I was a little bit. I've over the last 7 days, my riding has become more aggressive, and I think that might be something to do with nicotine not being in my system anymore. My brain is manufacturing its own drugs by forcing me to do things I don't want to do, like go fast. It's stupid though, really, because you can't really go fast on this bike because it's not tailored towards aggressive riding. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I've not found the constant irritation difficult to deal with because I'm constantly irritated anyway. It's the same old thing, just slightly more so. It's not that that's difficult to deal with. It is the behavioural adjustment because if you're a smoker, it's like a religion. At certain times, 5 times a day, you go outside, you face east, you get on your knees and you smoke a cigarette. Or as we say in England, you get on your knees and you smoke a fag. But that means something different in America. So that's not what British smokers do. Well, some do, and that's fine. They should be able to get married as well, no problems with that. But yeah, it's the behavioural thing of, I've just had lunch, let's go have a cigarette, or I'm in a pub, I fancy a cigarette, can't do that anymore. Which is a bit annoying. So what was this? Basically, I don't know. See, I've got no fucking idea. If you have a friend who's trying to quit smoking, be supportive and say, hey, do you want to go out and do something? Because if you're left by yourself bored and you can't smoke anymore, that's horrible. But be like, invite your friend who's quitting smoking out and go and do things where you can't smoke, where you physically cannot smoke. Say, hey, well, let's go watch one of those movie marathons where they show 10 Halloween films one after the other with no breaks, no smoking. Hey, let's go on a round the world trip on planes. I'll pay. Can't smoke on planes anymore. 24 hours down. No smoking in that 24 hours. What else can you say? Hey, let's do something else. Just go hang out at an oil refinery for the next 3 weeks. Can't smoke there. It's dangerous. That will help them quit. Whereas if you say, hey, let's go down the pub, they'll be like, sweet. And then all they want to do is smoke all the time. So yeah. That's pretty much. I think I've covered everything I wanted to say. I've got a day off and I've got nothing to do. But it's all cold and kind of crappy and the roads are a bit greasy and it's all, you know, rubbish. So I'm going to go buy a Blu-ray. Then I might play Battlefield 3 because I lost it and now I found it again. Just like Jesus. Not that I ever lost Jesus or found him, because he didn't exist.